What's happening in the world of electric vehicles? Get ready for a speed run of the most electrifying news. We've got jaw-dropping sales figures, shifts in consumer demand, and innovative new ways to get behind the wheel. From record-breaking months for budget-friendly powerhouses to surprising surges in EV adoption, the landscape is changing faster than ever. Plus, we're diving into how you can actually order a piece of the future directly from the source, and discovering charging solutions that are making EV ownership even more accessible. Buckle up, this is Electro Drive News, and you're about to get the unmissable updates you need to stay ahead of the curve. Don't miss a single second as we break down the stories that are shaping the future of mobility. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. China's budget EVs are dominating sales. Get ready for a seismic shift in the automotive market. Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers are not just entering the arena, they're setting new records, particularly with their incredibly affordable models. August saw brands like Leapmotor, Xpeng, and Galaxy reporting their best sales figures to date, a trend directly fueled by consumer appetite for EVs that offer advanced features like self-driving capabilities and sophisticated in-car entertainment systems, all at a price point that's hard to beat. These aren't just incremental gains. We're talking about companies like Leapmotor, which is backed by automotive giant Stellantis, achieving its fourth consecutive month of record-breaking sales, delivering an impressive 57,066 units, a significant 13.8% jump from the previous month. Xpeng also continued its winning streak, with 37,709 vehicles delivered, marking its second consecutive month of record sales. Meanwhile, Geely Auto's brand, Galaxy, posted an all-time high of 110,666 units, a remarkable 16.4% increase month-on-month. This surge in sales for budget-friendly EVs indicates a growing global demand for accessible electric mobility, challenging established players and reshaping market dynamics. The data clearly points towards a future where value-packed EVs from China are set to play an even more dominant role. This trend is already sparking conversations about market accessibility and the definition of premium features in the EV space. Analysts are closely watching how other manufacturers will respond to this aggressive pricing strategy and feature-rich offering. But that's not all the EV world has been buzzing about. Stay tuned as we explore how one major player is seeing a massive jump in its EV sales, even as its overall domestic numbers show a different story. Tata Motors sees explosive EV growth amidst mixed sales. In a fascinating turn of events for the Indian automotive giant, Tata Motors has reported a spectacular 44% year-on-year surge in its electric vehicle sales for August 2025, reaching 8,540 units compared to 5,935 in the same period last year. This significant leap underscores the company's commitment and success in expanding its footprint in the rapidly growing electric mobility sector. In fact, the company itself noted this period as achieving its highest-ever monthly sales, attributing this success to rising consumer confidence in EVs and the accelerating global shift towards sustainable, zero-emission transportation. This surge in EV demand is a critical highlight, positioning Tata Motors as a key player in the green transition. However, the broader picture for Tata Motors' passenger vehicle business presented a more nuanced scenario. Domestic passenger vehicle sales, which encompass both traditional and electric models, experienced a slight decline of 7%, dropping to 41,001 units from 44,142 units in August 2024. This dip suggests a softening in demand in certain segments of the conventional passenger car market. Contrasting this, the company's international business for passenger vehicles saw a dramatic upswing, soaring by an impressive 573% to 2,314 units, a significant increase from the 344 units recorded a year prior. Overall, total passenger vehicle sales, including exports and EVs, settled at 43,315 units, a marginal 3% decrease from the previous year's 44,486 units. In the commercial vehicle segment, Tata Motors demonstrated steady and robust growth. Total commercial vehicle sales climbed by 10% to 29,863 units in August 2025, up from 27,207 units in August 2024. This positive trend was mirrored in domestic commercial vehicle sales, which rose by 6% to 27,481 units, and in the international commercial vehicle business, which expanded substantially by 77% to 2,382 units. Segment-wise, heavy commercial vehicle trucks increased by 5%, intermediate and light commercial vehicles saw a 15% rise, passenger carriers grew by 5%, and small commercial vehicles for cargo and pickup experienced a 4% gain. Overall domestic sales across all categories for Tata Motors amounted to 68,482 units, marking a slight 2% decrease from the 70,006 units sold in the same period last year. These figures paint a picture of a company navigating a dynamic market, with strong EV and commercial vehicle performance helping to balance out a slight slowdown in certain passenger vehicle segments. Audience impact. This performance report is generating considerable discussion online, with many praising Tata's EV strategy while others analyze the dip in traditional car sales. It's clear that the EV market is full of surprises. Now, prepare yourselves for something truly different as we look at how Europeans can now order Chinese EVs directly online, bringing a whole new level of accessibility to global car markets. Europe gets direct access to Chinese EVs online. Imagine ordering your next electric vehicle directly from China and having it delivered right to your doorstep. For residents in Europe, this is no longer a distant dream, thanks to the innovative service offered by China EV Marketplace. This platform is revolutionizing how Europeans can acquire Chinese electric cars and plug-in hybrids, simplifying the often complex process of international vehicle acquisition. The service even includes handling customs clearance, adding a layer of convenience that can bypass the need for customers to navigate port pickups and intricate paperwork themselves. China EV Marketplace boldly claims to be the largest online portal for Chinese EVs, serving a global clientele. In the first half of this year, the company reported a significant 66% increase in sales compared to the same period in 2024, with 7,000 vehicles sold. Notably, this growth is largely attributed to plug-in hybrids, which benefit from favorable tariff conditions when imported into the EU. The platform's accessibility is further enhanced by a minimum order quantity of just one vehicle, opening the doors to both individual consumers and commercial buyers. For the first time, EV enthusiasts across Europe can order a new Chinese BEV or PHEV directly from China and have it delivered directly to their door, explained Jakob Jersel, COO of China EV Marketplace. Our new service removes the traditional complexities and headaches associated with international car imports. This service extends beyond brands already established in Europe, like BYD and Xpeng, to include manufacturers not yet present on the continent. Xiaomi models, for instance, are highlighted for their strong performance and competitive pricing compared to offerings from Tesla. Even Tesla Model Ys manufactured in Shanghai can be imported, potentially offering unique variants like the 6-passenger Model YL. Furthermore, Volkswagen models produced in China but not available domestically, such as the ID.6X and ID.6 Cross, can now be imported into Europe. The Chinese-made ID.3 is even available for approximately €24,000, including VAT, a considerable saving compared to its European counterpart. However, this convenience comes with caveats. These vehicles are built to Chinese specifications, meaning they utilize the Chinese GBT charging standard instead of the CCS2 commonly used in Europe, requiring an adapter that might affect charging performance. All in-car controls and the operating system will be in Chinese, with limited options for language conversion and potential restrictions on app functionality if they rely on Chinese servers. Beyond the vehicle price, additional fees apply for customs clearance, $400 per car, and homologation, ranging from $1,500 to $4,000, which ensures compliance with local vehicle codes. While customers can handle these processes independently, the associated time and effort may negate the cost savings. The allure of owning a unique vehicle, however, remains a strong motivator for some buyers. Audience impact. This news has sparked a lively debate online about the future of car imports, warranty concerns, and the potential for cultural and technical compatibility issues. Speaking of accessibility and new ways to charge, we've found a charging station offering incredibly low rates that are turning heads. Stay with us as we explore this game-changing development in EV charging infrastructure. Ohio EV driver discovers ultra-affordable Ionna charging. In a discovery that's sending waves of excitement through the electric vehicle community, an EV driver in Ohio has stumbled upon a brand new Ionna charging station offering an astonishingly low rate of just 25 cents per kilowatt-hour. This find is particularly significant in an era where on-the-go charging costs can sometimes make EV ownership less economical than anticipated. Finding charging rates that are not only competitive but significantly cheaper than the norm is a major win for EV drivers. This particular Ionna station, located in Reynoldsburg, Ohio, is offering prices that are half the cost of other stations in the same area, which typically charge around 56 cents per kWh. The driver shared their experience on Reddit, enthusiastically describing the Ionna chargers as awesome and highlighting the added amenities, such as an exclusive lounge for EV drivers equipped with restrooms and snacks. They reported charging nearly 40% of their battery in just 11 minutes for a mere $8.59, praising the availability of 2 usable chargers per stall and support for both CCS1 and NACS connectors. This user hailed it as a great precedent for chargers. According to online commentary, this incredibly low rate was part of a special Labor Day promotion, set to revert to the standard, though still very affordable, rate of 36 cents per kWh after September 2nd. Ionna, a collaborative venture involving major automotive manufacturers like BMW, GM, Honda, Hyundai, Kia, Mercedes, and Toyota, is positioned as a direct competitor to Tesla's charging network. The emergence of such affordable and high-quality charging solutions is crucial for making electric vehicle adoption more widespread and appealing. This development comes alongside other industry efforts, such as Costco's potential partnership with Electric Era to install fast chargers, aiming to replicate their success with competitive fuel pricing in the EV charging space. While charging on the go has generally been more cost-effective than gasoline, rates like those offered by Ionna at this special price point make the transition to electric vehicles even more attractive and financially sensible for a larger segment of the population. Audience impact. This news has generated a massive buzz on EV forums and social media, with many drivers sharing their hopes for similar affordable charging options in their areas. It's incredible to see how far EV charging technology and pricing have come. But before we wrap up, we'll give you a quick recap of all the top stories we've covered today. That's all the electrifying news for today. We saw Chinese budget EVs absolutely dominate August sales. Tata Motors experienced a huge surge in EV sales despite mixed overall numbers. Europeans can now order Chinese EVs directly online, and an Ohio driver found an incredibly cheap Ionna charger. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to ElectroDrive News for all your EV updates, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next broadcast. Let us know in the comments which story you found most interesting, and make sure to follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive content. Until next time, stay charged.